Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4's Bharatiya Commune. Let us continue on from where last left off. So, I checked the subreddit, and they said that eventually we should just get an event to peace out the Entente. Now that we hold Delhi. I have no idea how long it takes for it to fire. But it should happen, I imagine, sooner rather than later. If not, I might just forcibly fire the event. Let's say by 15 minutes or not 15, let's say 10 minutes, halfway through the episode, if the event has not fired, I will fire the event manually, because if there is an event, it should fire. I think we can all agree on that. So, at this point in time, we actually have a lot of fighters and stuff in reserve, so let's crank you up to 300. Let's crank you up to 300 as well. We have some naval bombers, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just not too sure when the event will pop up. Because, of course, we don't want to be fighting the Entente. There's no way in hell. I have 2 boats. How am I going to invade the Canada? Never going to happen. So, right now, it really is just a sit back. Let's see what's happening in the rest of the world. So Germany is losing. I imagine Germany's going to be ending up losing this war entirely. The Dutch, Belgium, and all of the front has kind of been taken over by France. Austria is probably going to get involved, but I believe that also forces them at war with the Russians. I don't know if it does the same thing with Japan. Like, I'm not too sure if the event's just United States of Great Austria declares war on everybody Japan's at war with. Or everyone that Germany's at war with. It might be the case, but I'm not too sure. And again, I'm pretty sure the event will eventually pop up. My reasoning for this is that I don't believe India's been updated in years. So I imagine even like a Reddit thread from 2018, I think it's still relevant to what's happening. And for what we're trying to accomplish. So, can I get a new army? Mobility focus. Oh, there we go. We've driven off the perfidious British lapdogs from the continent. Proposing. I assume this is. There we go. You love to see it. We of course are going to take all states. I cannot do that. Now I can take all states. And just like that, as soon as the army's done in 5 days, we have unified a continent. Japan, do not declare war on me. I swear to God. I might declare war on you, but do not declare war on me. I think we can agree on that, at least for right now. Might as well spend our political power, because, like, what the hell else are we going to do with it? We don't need to trade with you anymore, or at least not as much anymore. Sardinia has capitulated. Probably to the... Actually, to the Italians, surprisingly enough. You are now done. India, united. 70 days. I kind of wish this would just both happen at the exact same time. Let's see, what can we do? I think you should bypass automatically. Gain claims on Nepal. I mean, it'll give us cores in all those territories, but it's a little bit too late for that now. Claim Gao. I'm assuming we lost Gao. Oh no, we still have it. Lovely. Does it? It doesn't actually bypass. We would need to, it just gives us a core, and I don't think the cores are worth that much. We got Fate of the Delhi officers, Fate of the Princely officers. I think what we're going to do is place, Delhi's a core, Hyderabad is a core. Do you core it? No. It's probably integrating then that actually gives us the cores, huh? Reichspakt and the Entente will cooperate. Please, let me just done this. Thanks. And seen as a core of the... You may now gain cores. Oh, I may now gain cores. May now gain cores in Bombay and Adara. May now gain cores on the southern states. So we need to do actually a lot of stuff before. So we're actually probably still like a year at least out until we can join the Internationale. If that even comes to pass. Like, thinking about it, like, I feel like the Second Weltkrieg is going to be over by the time that I have unified India. And Russia, like, Germany is not going to survive. I don't know when Austria is going to get getting involved. In Bulgaria, I have no idea how this war is not over yet. Like, Greece doesn't have a lot of troops either, so I'm not too sure what the problem is. I mean, we could send volunteers to France. We can send 3 troops if we wanted to. And I mean, I feel like I should kind of repay the French and all of them for all the support that they've given me. 3 to 21. Probably like the entire Entente army is in the south right here. That's my best guess. So, let's send some of our elite divisions to France. Send you guys to France. We could send people to Britain. We could send them to Italy as well. And send 2 to Italy. We can send 3 to you. The Kaiser is dead. You love to see it. And now, just more military. Just as much military as you can possibly afford. I do have a lot of command power. Probably should be doing something with it. But most of my stuff I really can't upgrade. So, and who actually has the control in these regions? I cannot tell because I'm not at war with any of these people. Fair enough. We're going to send you this 2-stack. Because again, you help me, I should be helping you. You need some aluminum though, so thank you, France, for giving us some support. They're destroying some of our infrastructure. You know what? That's okay. What troops does Burma have? Not a lot on our borders. But they have at least 20 divisions, which is more than enough to scare me at least a little bit. China has a lot of troops. Indochina, not really doing too much. And I've noticed that I never got any events to make my own faction, which I kind of was expecting. Like, I could even send some troops to Russia and try to help them push across the territory in Prussia, but it's probably not really in our best interest. Our best interest, of course, is to give France and Britain as much territory as they possibly can. Deny Russia as much land as possible. Because Russia's not our friend. Not in the long run, of course. Yeah, they've actually taken a decent chunk of territory here. Like, we went from here to there. Okay, Sardinia has now just been annexed. That is very nice. When do my troops actually arrive? They'll be there right now. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty decently then. Where do I see any weakened fronts? Definitely not here. Oh, wait, no, you're part of the Reichspakt. Yeah, you're not part of the part of the Entente. So I'll send you in that direction. When will you be here? 4 more days? That's fine. Like, how many troops do you think Germany has lost in this war? How many do they have right now? 25? No, that's France. They have 0. Okay, manpower is just kind of a thing that nobody has. Okay, wait, I care about more about Japan than Germany. Our soldiers. You guys are also... Did I not put a commander here? You guys are also going to make your way up here. Like, Italy, I know I technically sent the volunteers to you, but we're putting them in... We're putting them in the Dutch. The Netherlands. Now there's resistance in Delhi. 70-day focuses, man. They are too long. Okay, but our heavy tanks are going to be here soon. Yeah, they're just around Cologne right now. I guess we'll help them probably attack this front. Okay, people are very upset that I've taken over their territory, but soon enough we can probably resolve this. Stability goes up by 10%. I mean, our stability is already pretty good. I just don't know how much political power all of these cores are going to cost us. I imagine it's going to be a decent amount. There, he looks pretty weak. Everybody's mad at us. That's one thing I've learned, is that everybody is upset with us. Let's take a look at this war. The Entente out in 5 different wars. Are you out of your mind? How have you lost 5 million men against the... Oh no, this includes Germany as well. I thought you meant lost 5 million men against the... Just the Entente. It's like, how did that happen? Britain 1.5 million, 2.7 for France. Germany, of course, losing way too many men for what they should. Please stop with the resistance. Staunch friend of Gandhi, quite possibly the greatest scholar poet India in 100 years, passed away last night. Very, very sad. But 2% stability is not going to make or break anything, I have to say. So I'm not too worried about that. Oh, we got another heavy tank. Send them into yellow. Even more heavy tanks, please and thank you. Yeah, and you're all going to try to march away here. Try and make, like, some sort of breakthrough. There's so many forts in this region. It's actually absolutely insane. 1941. Let's go for 1942 support. Like, Germany doesn't have the manpower. And I'm assuming they don't have this... we have no information about the stockpile, but I assume they really don't have the stockpile either to maintain too much. That's my best guess, at least. Okay, so that front is going well. Keep sending you yellow. Yeah, we got a nice round here. Yeah, we should win most of these battles. Like, Germany's definitely lost. I'm not too sure why Russia's having as much of a difficult time as everyone else here is. Well, the Brits are actually, being a little bit fast, a little bit speedy. Okay, so let's cross So let's cross this river, but maybe we won't be able to. Victory of the Commune. Liberation from below. We've done it, boys. Put you in the Yellow Army. Call a meeting of the INC. It's truly a historic day for India. I don't know when the Austrians will get involved. How many troops does Austria have? A lot? Bulgaria and Greece are still fighting. At some point, they'll kind of resolve their differences. I just don't know when that'll be. Because Austria has a lot of men. Like, Italy is in a sad state of affairs. They don't even have front lines here. I don't think it really makes too much sense in the context of all this. When are you leaving? 20 hours? Move Blue Army down here where it's going to be more effective. Yeah, right in our little snake here that we've created. Yeah, because the Internationale's got a lot of troops. We do need some more steel. Keep trading with the French because the French are our friends. You do like us, right? Plus 146. Who's the government? Non-aggression pact. Okay. '81, 69. Like so many of these German troops are just in really, really bad shape. Like, combining take Frankfurt from behind. It's a very weird situation you find yourselves in. How is, this is fine. Are you still in the Cairo Pact? You are. So Ikhwan probably is not going to be long for this world. If I had to take a guess. Everybody moves your way down south. Austria? Yeah, stay over there. Same with you, Japan, by the way. I know you're out there. The only faction Japan's not at war with is the Internationale. And they definitely would if given the opportunity. You cannot give them the opportunity to do so. Infantry equipment 3. I think right now I'm kind of okay just replacing all of our infantry equipment 2 with 3s. It's going to be very expensive. In fact, way more expensive than I would have liked. Wait a little bit with Russia. How many factories do we have for construction? You know what? 26 is better than I would have expected. Keep the tank there just to defend. They really are just blowing up everything, aren't they? Yeah. All the rail networks are just getting bombed to hell. Is there anywhere where you can actually prove to be effective? You know what? You're probably more effective here. Also, I am building a lot of men. Because we're no longer at war, and a lot of our equipment isn't getting destroyed in a conflict. Hanover. Like Germany, I mean, where are you gonna go? I don't think anywhere. I think you just kind of die. Because normally, like, sometimes you do like a German government exile, but I don't think that works at all if there's no colonies for Germany to retreat to. I do see Romania sending volunteers in here, which is probably like not greatest news. Yeah, unsurprisingly, they put a lot of troops in Frankfurt. Okay, can you stop? Please, I am begging you. You can join Orange. You know what? Don't deploy anywhere. Yeah, just do not deploy right now. Just be like that and just hang out. How long is it going to take for us to build all the rifles we need to make all these new troops I just ordered? About a year. And you know what? I think that's a perfectly acceptable timeline. Of course, we're getting to where they need to be. Where's my tank? Germany. I know I can deploy units, but the whole thing is that I don't want to do that right now. Mostly because I don't want to keep looking back to India. Yeah, that's going to break. No, it's like Efert. Erfurt. $47. 81. I mean, again, Denmark's not in a faction, right? No. And they don't really have any interest, it seems, to do anything else. How many troops does Afghanistan have? 319. We could just invade Afghanistan or invade Iran. Iran's losing, let's just say, Iran's losing to Azerbaijan. So, I actually think... Because now we don't need to defend this front. Like, an invasion of Iran to steal their oil? I think it's a bad idea. How long does it take for us to justify a war goal against them? It would take us 185 days. That is a while. Do any of these we need to be at peace? The answer is no. So, you know, we can actually justify a war against Iran just to have it dwelling in the background. As a, you know, it's a buffer state, and also to maybe invade Russia in the future if we have to, which we might need to. I'm just saying, you know, an international Russian war is not unlikely, I think, given the circumstances we find ourselves in. Oh, let's start building them. We sound like motorized now. We got some resistance to occupation, but that's kind of okay. We're winning like all of our battles that we're using our volunteers for. Meeting of the INC will be ready in 11 days. They're sending some reinforcements there, not a huge surprise. How is your defense so high? Look how weak you are. You're a terrible little horse. You shouldn't be that powerful. And Russia still cannot push past this. I don't understand how they can't get into Danzig. I really didn't think it'd be that difficult, but it must be. We're almost done. 97. 92. Okay, I mean, it's less good, but... The organization on a heavy tank is just kind of low, which is a problem. Yeah, there's resistance literally everywhere. Do not go this way, please. $71. Nepal. Okay, so that's automatically bypassed. Gain a core here. We gained some cores on territory in Delhi. The fate of the Delhi officers. So, does that mean I have cores on all this territory now? No, I think I just gained cores on the stuff Delhi, or that Nepal was holding. Yeah. The State Reorganization Act. The provinces of the vanquished reactionary states were organized in a predictable feudal manner. Princes administered some, while others fell to bourgeois control. Before venturing into debating the concrete political changes that should be made to the social structure of our newer domains, Congress must first decide how to administer the new districts. I mean... Syndicalism... large blocks of cohesive ethno-linguistic provinces. Smaller sub-state entities. Middle-sized. First debate of India's future is about to... Well... Probably whatever... You know, if we probably need a lot of political power for the coring. Let's just do that one. A little popularity for the syndicalist, I think, is completely okay. But with that said and done, I think this is going to be the good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, call you thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.